Mr. Miles, are you gonna be doing the mayor speeches that Ash is talking about?
I'm sorry, what now?
Mr. Pitman? He's talking about
when
mayor
did he?
speeches.
All right, so when is this? Because he didn't mention
In
it
10
to
minutes.
me. Oh, fantastic!
Supposedly, yeah.
Having mayor speeches right over there at the gallows. If everyone wants to gather, we will be having mayor speeches right over at the gallows. If everyone wants to gather.
Alright, now if you want to do security, get with Mr. Buck up there and or one of the other guards around here and they'll assist you.
Alright, that sounds great.
Yeah,
Alright.
come over here. Come over here.
And Mr. Miles?
Howdy there, Mr.
Johnson's
Pittman.
president.
Alright, you with me? Wait, what's that there now?
We got Pittman's right, or we got Johnson's right over there, and they're asking about you, Mr. Pittman.
Well, tell the security. Don't tell me about it. Get the security on it. And you come with me now.
Alright,
You don't want no trouble, Pitman.
What's that now?
You don't want no trouble. They know better.
Oh, alright. I hope not. Well, now, Mr. Miles, glad you can make it. Sorry, it's short
absolutely.
notice.
No, not a problem at all.
Trying to work around, 4 people and such is kind of hard.
Oh, most certainly.
Right, so Mr. Miles is also in the running for mayor here, and he's going to give a little talk as well. And, well, who would like to go first?
Well, if anyone wants a $200 bounty,
Yeah, I got
All right,
this.
now, how many contestants we got?
Alright, we're not going yet, but Donny, you first, and then the rest of us.
Hello, sir.
boy,
All
I reckon
right,
you
then.
take that mask off
Yep.
and put on
Best
a
of luck,
decent
everyone.
color.
What's your name, sir?
Donny, good luck.
What's that?
Talking to me there, right?
Fixing to get killed
Yes.
with
Name's
that
Marvel.
bandana.
Miles Marvel, and yourself?
Oh, you're on the list.
Oh, absolutely.
Your choice
It's
to be made.
Bill Adams.
Bill Adams. All right, pleasure to
Yep.
meet you, Bill. I've
Well,
never met
have
you
your
before.
boys keep an eye on them, and
Part of
I'm
the,
sure government will be
security
watching them,
team.
so
Oh, all
they-
right,
they take
fantastic.
super
All
cool,
right.
man.
Yep, for your for your safety.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
No
You
problem.
do like
I
your
made sure not
job
to
is-
carry heavy today. All right, who's in the running? All right, so
Now,
Well, if he's a Johnson, then yeah.
well then, Mr. Miles and Mr. Donny, they should switch.
I'm positive.
Oh yeah.
All right, now.
I ain't positive he's a Johnson, but I'm positive the bounty is still alive.
I am positive he's a Johnson.
absolutely.
We spoke in Strawberry last night.
Hold on, let the native fella speak. Now, you saying this is a Johnson?
Spoke to the Johnsons. Strawberry last night. He's one of the brothers.
Well, that's a two. Well, Mormon, there's $200 in your pocket. You take him for I do.
I already killed him. I don't know if that counts for it.
I think you welcome. I don't think your vote is
Hi,
welcome,
Ash.
here, boy.
Mr. Pittman?
Mr. Pitman, I believe you have.
Oh, that's right.
Don't like you.
He's talking to you.
Well, who called me now?
It's Abigail.
Oh, well, how's it going, Miss Abigail?
After the voting, would you be able to make an announcement for me?
Hold on now, watch your head.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I have food I could sell if you are okay with that.
Right now, if you can set up a station back there, so it's all ready to go. Feel free to do it now, and you can set up your signs and everything else.
Perfect. Yeah, I can do that.
Yo, just keep
All
it
right
on.
now, thank you.
That Obama guy or whatever.
And
definitely keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's sketchy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Keep an eye on the guy in the crowd, white shirt, red bandana. Keep an eye on him.
You want to claim the bounty of the Johnson?
Well, I am just gonna tank this real quick and stand back and let whoever gets the votes get the votes.
Oh, by all means.
Mr. Pitman, what would you like me to do with this gentleman?
Well, now I don't want to ruin the what's going on here. So,
You want us to hold him in the jail until this is over with?
well, if it's open now, if it's open?
Yes, sir. It's open.
All right, then please go ahead now.
Here, I just want to vote, man. Miles.
Your vote don't count around.
Yes, sir.
Happy to see you here.
Oh, happy to see you here as well. You're gonna protect me, right?
Yep.
All right.
Well, it seems like you only come around here for trouble.
I got my guns customized.
Oh, beautiful. I'm working on this. Oh, I see. All right. Where'd you go? Did you go to Armadillo again?
I went to the facility we're purchasing.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to go in there.
Take you a tour, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go in there when we finish here.
Happy to see all the businessmen.
Oh, certainly. I'm gonna have to have you help take down some names then.
Oh, for sure. Really powerful people up here,
Oh, most certainly.
including ourselves.
Never forget.
Do you have any tobacco?
Actually, unfortunately, yes and no. If you're talking rolled, yes. Unrolled, no.
I like loading my pipe.
Oh, I don't blame you there. I like loading mine as well. I like both there, right? They have their subtleties. I like to do them both. Yeah, mix it up, yeah.
Cigars taste wonderful on the lips.
But you get like you actually get the taste in the pipe there.
But cigars taste the wrapper. Pure leaf of tobacco. Vapors. The vapors have their own flavor.
I do have some chewing tobacco if you like.
Oh yeah, I'll take some of that.
Oh, what's your number there?
147, mister.
All right then.
Now, we having everybody up here that's not a candidate, or?
Oh. I'm just speaking with my partner, Mr. Miles.
I see.
All right, there you go. All right, tell me what you think. I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, I've tried it. It's wonderful. You
Oh,
need
fantastic.
to put your best foot forward. You know?
Absolutely. Kind of short notice there, but it's all right. I survived
I
that.
know. I would have ran.
Kind of fucking 20 minutes there.
I don't know who to talk to.
I was doing some work there. It's quiet. Oh my darling.
Well, now we should get this show on the road.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, then.
All right, I'll start it off. Well, now I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and, well, supporting these fine men I'm up on stage with. Now we all have went about our own ways of supporting Annesburg here. And well, it's only right that we've been try to help decide the future of this here town. So with that in mind, our speeches here are from the heart. And well, it's up to you folks here, the people, to pick the best person for the job. This will be a fair election. And after we're done giving our speeches and we have any questions, feel free to ask your questions and we can have a little debate. But one person at a time, and everyone else, please keep your throats there kind of quiet as low as possible to not disrupt the candidates here. So with that in mind, Mr. Donny, you can start off.
All right, thank you there, Ash. Well, to begin with, I'd just like to get down on a more even footing with y'all. I don't belong up there lording over people and such. Y'all know me around town, y'all that have been here. I want no part of being mayor of this place as much as I love it. And I've come to love a lot of you. I have no interest in this, to be honest. And while I do respect the fact that y'all have put my name up there and such, I don't have the stomach for it, and I don't have the intention. So don't vote for me. Vote for one of these other fellas here.
No, Donny.
And I'll join in voting for whichever one impresses me here today. Thank you.
Woo!
Well, now, thank you, Mr. Donny, and we definitely appreciate your little speech there. Now, Mr. Django, if you want to go next.
I've been working in this town for quite some time now. I love all of these people. I love this area. I love to be a part of the community here, whether it's being a part of the mayor or not. I just like being in Annesburg, talking to all you fine people.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Somebody get rid of that damn horse.
I was also kind of thinking the same.
Sorry, sir, for interrupting you.
No, you're good. Now, I would be honored humbly to be the mayor of Annesburg. But I know that is up to the people here. Now, I would love to continue many business ventures here in Annesburg, kind of like Mr. Pitman has, so we can keep this town flourishing and running smoothly. But that's about all I have. I just want to thank you for your time and for coming out today.
Yeah, well said, fella.
Thank you, Mr. Don.
All right, now, Mr. Louder. All right, now, Mr. Miles, shout to them.
Howdy there, howdy. Miles Marble here. Now, see, I'm a harvester, farmer, prospector, and I'm not running for mayor for money. I'm not running for mayor for fame nor recognition. I'm not running for mayor, for any reason like that. See, I'm running for mayor because from the moment I stepped foot in Annesburg here, from the very first time I came into the city, I knew I loved this city. I love this city like a bride. And I would always, always be here for her. Annesburg, I love you. And if I become mayor, I promise that I will focus on marketing, small businesses, and the construction of this city and all the things that it's missing. And that's all I got to say. Thank you, Annesburg. Wild Hogs and Co.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now, a lot of you folks here in town know who I am. Some of the outsiders here that may be new. The name's Ash Pitman now. And well, over the course of the last few weeks, I went upon my way to make sure that this here community is a highlight to the county. to make sure that businesses flourish, to make sure that you're well protected the best I can. Now, I have also spent somewhere between 12 to 15 hours a day trying to make sure that this town stays perfect in the way it is.
That's true.
In that time, I have also done about 30 job interviews for people coming to this here town, and I have given them a beautiful tour of our facility here. I know some of you may have some different opinions about some things and the way some things been happening lately, and well, the lack of hotel is a major problem here. But I'm currently in the works with the big government to get that established, as well as set up a trapper station and potentially a marketplace. I love this here community. I have tried the best I can to make sure everyone is happy. As you see, we have people here like the Johnson family who doesn't want to see our happiness succeed. And now, I have done everything in my power to make sure that the safety of this here community remains intact, despite the threats of extortion, despite the 14 attempts on my life that has been given to me in the past couple of weeks. Through that all, I have made new business opportunities. I have in fact helped people set up their businesses, and well, I done give up my own money in my pocket to make sure this here community succeeds now.
Doing the same.
Now, I'm a very humble man, and I try to, I try to do the best I can to satisfy everyone. But like I said, I know everyone can't be satisfied in their own way. But just know that if you elect me mayor, I will continue to try and satisfy each and every one of you in your own special way. Now, a lot of you do know that when it's time to talk to me, I may be busy, but I always give you my time. Doesn't matter who's in line. It doesn't matter who needs me for something. I will always give people my time and put in the effort to make sure that you're well taken care of. Sometimes, you know, you have to wait, but I will always be there, and I'll continue to be there. Now, these here gentlemen I share stage with, yeah, they do talk about business and keeping a bright future here, but I promise you, if you vote for me, nothing will change. The only thing that will change is your hearts and minds when it comes to this here community and how happy and thankful you are for being a part of it. So I ask you today, please cast your vote for me, and please think of me when you're going to vote, and I will continue to take care of this here community, and I'll continue to make sure it prosper, even if them Johnson brothers or those red coats or those black coats or anyone else come into this here town. I will always make sure that this town is well protected, and I will always make sure I give my life for this town. No one is going to take away our happiness. No one is going to take away what we achieved. And I guarantee, no matter what, this town will always remain the highlight to your county. And going forward, we will always be prosperous. Now, once again, I thank you fine folks for coming out and for hearing our voices and taking the time to select who you would like for mayor. But once again, please keep in mind of the one who took care of you and helped build this here community here.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, man.
Now, with that being said, we are willing to take questions from some folks. Please form a line if you have questions, and well, don't shout over each other.
Hey, I'm Red Turtle of the Red Crow tribe. I have a question for all of the other candidates except Pitman. What makes you think you are qualified? What experience do you have? There is only one man who stands there war ready.
Well, Mr. Miles, you can start, and then Mr. Django.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I don't have much to say about that except for, I'm a businessman and I'm a fair businessman and I do business around this community. I do business from here to Van Horn to Valentine and hopefully soon St. Denis. And I think that makes me qualified simply because I'm a fair man and, people respect that.
You speak of business, but I speak of war. This town also needs protecting from not only bandits, but from the government.
Mr. Django?
Now, I don't have much experience with running a town, per se, but I have worked hand in hand with Mr. Pitman here for quite some time now. Him showing me the ropes of the mining company and introducing me to a lot of fine fellows as far as protection goes. So I believe Annesburg will be in the right hands either way. Be well protected and well fed.
Thank you.
Howdy, fellas.
Howdy.
My name's Kevin Tosca. I'm the Chief U.S. Marshal in the county. So, my question for all you fine gentlemen up there is, I know things have been very brutal between yourselves and the previous administration of marshals. I've had a lot of talks with your leaders, and we've come to the agreement that the marshals and the town are going to be much more cooperative going through the future. So I just wanted to hear from each of you individually what your plans were on community outreach and cooperation with other towns, if you will.
Well, Mr. Django, you want to start off, and then Miles, and I'll go last?
Oh, yeah. So, as far as that goes, we're willing to cooperate with any towns as far as whatever may be. As long as they're not as threatening as some others may be, we may be able to go hand in hand with business here. And as far as the marshals go, they're always welcome to come through.
Recently the fast travel has been reduced for the officers of the law, and I think that's a good thing. But I also think that maybe the government should work on their alert system, make it a little bit more modern, that way that when people reach out to the government, they have assistance as soon as possible.
Well, now, the reason why we did have issues with the previous marshals, I believe that the people of this here land want to be able to feel free. At the time, the marshals weren't up to standard, and not certainly the standard of this here community. The community here, they feel safe, they feel welcome, and they feel that they don't need federal boots stomping on them, telling them how to run things. But going forward in the future, I would like to build a bond with the marshals and, well, hopefully build a better relationship, but also keep this town exactly the way it is, because with that in mind, well, there's nothing wrong with this here town. I think the invitation of more marshals and more government, more federal men will only make matters worse here and attract the wrong people to be a part of this here town. So with that in mind, well, I think the relationship with the marshals should remain on a positive one, but kept fairly simple.
Well, gentlemen, as a man who's had a lot of influence in another town, wonderful, good old Blackwater, God bless its soul, I'd like to congratulate all of you on stepping forward, serving the fine folks in this community, and hopefully I wish you well in all of your candidacies.
Oh, thank you.
I would just like to add that the way that the law enforcement works in this community hopefully can serve as a model to other communities as well, starting with Valentine.
I hope I didn't cut anyone in line. Was anyone else in line to ask a question?
Well, I wouldn't mind, because I got to get a doctor call to get to.
Let's go ahead, doctor.
Yeah, I just got a real quick question. All of y'all up there who's been to church service, how about you raise your hand? All right. And which one of y'all up there
Amen.
has a plan to perhaps get yourself a nice medical facility here?
Oh shit.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, I can't take it. I'm alright.
Okay, my question is, as mayor, do you think you have a responsibility to be a matchmaker for the community of Annesburg?
I believe that I'd leave that up to the community of Annesburg. Freedom of choice.
Mr. Pitman?
Well now, who put you up to that kind of question now?
I wonder.
All right. Well, I have a good answer to that. Now, I'm a man that believes in love, and I believe every man and woman should be able to love who they want. And I believe that, well, now there's a perfect match for everyone, including you, Miss Abigail.
Oh.
And well, I know you been through a rough time, you know, being all lonely and without anyone to hold and cuddle with.
Not lonely.
But well, I think there is true love out there for you, and well, I think it's my job to make sure everyone is happy.
I am not lonely.
Well, now I couldn't tell.
Okay, last candidate, please.
Well, Mr. Django?
Now I'm gonna have to side with Mr. Miles over here. I believe everybody has their own choice.
Absolutely.
Praise be.
Well, now, hold on now. I got a rebuttal. Now, I think that, well, these here men, now, they don't know what true love is. Now, both of these men are not married. They never been married.
Right
And,
about
well, now, they don't have any love interest, and all they care about is money.
Well, hey,
now.
I wouldn't say that. No.
Oh, you know what true love is there,
That's
Mr.
not true at
Pitman.
all.
Well, now, that's right. Well, now, you know my horse. I got a horse named Cole. And, well, now, that's true love right there. Now, I love Cole, and Cole loves me. So, I'm a happy man. So, you know, the name's Ash Pitman now. Don't forget it. And, well, like I said, when it comes to love, I think everyone should be happy now. And once again, these two gentlemen here, they don't know what love is, and well, they certainly don't have any matches.
Well, love is an expression there.
Have you seen Mr. Marble with his mining rocks? That's love at first sight.
Well, now.
Absolutely.
Now, Mr. Miles here wouldn't know, he wouldn't know a boulder from a shoulder.
Well,
all
see,
right?
I love harvesting.
He's an archaeologist. You didn't know that,
Absolutely.
did
I'm
you?
an archaeologist and a paleontologist.
Well, no, I didn't know that, but well, now any man spending time around rocks isn't a man to lead a town. That's
Well,
for
hey,
sure.
it's the love of history there.
Sorry to derail this.
No worries now. Going over there lonely.
Howdy, guys.
Howdy.
So I wanted to ask you, gentlemen, what you have in store for this town, protecting us from the vampires that have been seen up here. How are you going to protect this town and its people from the vampires?
Well, we have the blacksmith shop open there. We have the gunsmith shop as well, and we're going to be making lots of wooden stakes there.
All right, Mr. Django.
Well, we got this fine security team of Mr. Bricks right here. I believe nothing can get past that.
Well, now, these two men here, they talk about security and wooden stakes, and well, I'll tell you right now.
Every man, woman, and child there.
I know nothing about that there European fella. All right now, good man.
Wait,
tried his best to be a part of the community, and well, you fellas done you ran him off into that goddamn cave over there now. So he's living in a goddamn cave instead of being part of this community. Now I know some of you may have some mixed feelings and say that he's a bloodsucker of some sort, but well.
You tried to set me up with a vampire.
Yeah,
Well, that
is
so
true.
what
man.
you're saying is that rather than removing the blood-sucking vampire from
We
this
invite
town,
him on
you
in.
would prefer to set him up with one of our lovely ladies of this town and try and get her eaten.
Well,
Did y'all
now,
say there's a fucking vampire here?
Yeah, fuck the vampire.
Goddamn right there is.
burn him. Well,
He's a demon.
Anyone got a torch there?
well, now hold up. Now that man's an honest.
Twist his dick.
He's a demon.
He's an honest European, and well, now, sir, that question that you had there was a setup there. Now you try to set me up. You and Miss Abigail there try to set me up, all right?
It was not
Now-
a setup, sir. We were just, I'm just curious
Yeah,
what,
it was an honest question,
how
man.
you guys are going to protect us from this vampire.
Well,
he's been spotted here several times, and it's a real concern, I think, to a lot of the people here.
that there European fella is welcoming. Well, he's welcome to earn his place in the community. All right. Now he's a powerful man. He has the power to darken the sun and call upon the mist and vanish at will. Now, so is
Now,
is
do
there-
you citizens of Annesburg want a vampire living in your town?
No!
That's right. That's right.
What
the hell?
We'll string him up.
Have you people seen the rats around since he came in?
Lost my vote.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Well,
Amen to
that'll work.
that.
We need to kill the devil.
That's all.
Well, goddamn. Well, now anyone else got any questions? Step forward now.
Make it quick. Oh God. Oh.
Well, now don't be shy. Now, any questions now?
Any questions?
I have a question.
Oh God.
What is the security of one's business going to be like in this future?
Oh, hired security there. You can hire your security, and we're gonna protect you there. The sheriff as well. We have a pretty good sheriff now, Ric Flair, so he should be able to protect us with his informant. Sorry there. Bumped into me there.
Thought I was a local now.
Alright, just making
Mr.
sure
Django?
there.
I'm kind of gonna have to side with Mr. Miles over here.
Damn right, Mr. Miles.
Now, Ric Flair is a new sheriff out here, and then we do also have hired security throughout the county. Mr. Briggs as well.
I
Well-
got a question.
Hold on now. Hold on. Well, now everyone talks about security this, security that.
This.
Now you see the men that's surrounding this here stage here now. They're here to make sure everyone is safe, and they're doing a fine job. That there Johnson fella tried to sneak in and cause havoc, and well, I want to take credit of putting this security team here with the help of Mr. Brick and Mr. Tucker to protect this here town while we give this here speech. So with that in mind, the businesses will always be protected to the best of to the best of my abilities and to the best of the abilities of our security here. Go on now, Mr. Rooster Crow.
Alright, what the hell y'all gonna do about all this smog? I can't hardly breathe in this place. It smells like shit.
He's not wrong. Amen to that.
What the hell we gonna do about our environment? I got grandkids trying to grow up here. Y'all killing my damn grandkids.
Well, you
Get
know,
outta
if
here,
you would
you tree
harvest,
hugger.
just harvest a little more here and there, and get your animals to do their thing, then maybe we'll have more to cultivate there. You ever heard of horse stimulant?
Yeah. You telling me I should inject my grandchildren with horse?
No, not the kids, the
What
horse.
the hell wrong with you, boy?
What the fuck?
Wait, you have
Who said
you have
that?
grandchildren?
That is not medically
Who
advised.
was that?
Yeah, which one of you?
I ain't voting for that man.
God
Well, Mr. Django.
Well,
Yeah, which one of you is which?
Django.
Pitman, where you get back to your job?
Miles.
Go on.
Well, as far as the smog of the town, can't really do too much for it, since that mining facility right there, the coal facility. But it does seem majority of it is in the main strip of town. If you go a little bit outside that way, or a little bit outside that way, it does clear up quite a bit. So realistically, he wouldn't be in the smog for too long per the day unless you're in town 24/7. Now I would advise maybe small breaks.
Now here's the thing. You said it's been clearing up over there in that direction. You say?
No, at the end of Beach Road.
That direction. Yeah, you said that direction over there. You said that direction is the direction of Wild Harvesting Co. And we've been harvesting like crazy, and I think that's part of the reason why you don't see any smog over there. I think that's part of it.
Oh.
Right. Now, these here gentlemen here can sugarcoat things around here. But I tell you what, that goddamn water back there is the finest water in the whole entire county.
Cleanest water.
You can't tell me otherwise, all right? That water is the freshest water. Now, a lot of the tree huggers, horse huggers, bear huggers, skunk huggers, deer huggers, moose huggers, well, some of them are cougar huggers. Now, me personally, I wouldn't hug a cougar, but, well, now some of them will. But I tell you right now that the smog and that stuff that's going around in this here town, that stuff is good for your lungs. Now it's going to make you nice and strong. And that there water back there is the finest.
Is that true, Mr. Pittman? Mr. Pittman, if that's true, Mr. Pittman, if that's true, then I'd ask you, would you mind drinking that water back there, Mr. Pittman, for us? And
I want to hear the doctor talk
drink
about
it.
the water.
Drink the water.
If you drink that water and you're fine, I'll vote for you.
Drink the water.
Well,
Now, hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Drink the water.
We need some civil
Drink that
rest
water.
here. I do not advise drinking that water under no circumstance unless necessary, as per the fact that the waters
Drink
in
that
these
damn water.
regions, in all regions, have been contaminated with cholerae vibratum, which may cause you to have an infection in your small intestine, which is a serious injury to your bodily fluids and all of this sort. So I do not advise this. However, I will say the water there is much cleaner than the water in the river all the way over there, because that river has gotten so many folks sick that you ought to be careful drinking of that one. Now that's what I'll say about that water.
Well, now you heard the doctor. The doctor made it clear that this water is perfectly fine and there's nothing wrong with it except for that other
is not
water.
what he said.
He said that river water now.
Now he's a liar.
Hold on. Someone go get a bucket of that there fine water back
Oh
there
no,
and then drink it.
don't
and let's see
drink
what
it.
happens.
I got it right here, Mr. Pittman.
All right, have a drink. Drink that water and see what happens now. Watch your body rejuvenate.
Nope.
I won't drink it, but someone else can.
I'll drink it up.
Might wanna
I
get a
got
doctor.
8 bottles of that water.
Do not
in my
advise.
pocket.
If you won't drink it, why should we?
Water.
There's the
If
water.
you won't drink it, why should we?
Well, I'm not thirsty right now.
Yeah, go drink 3 scoops of water and then
So-
we'll believe you.
Someone drink that water right there in front of me and see what happens.
You drink it.
I already know what happens because I was witness of someone who drank it. I won't say who, and I had to hog-tie them to my horse because
Poor
they
person.
kept throwing up and bring them to
Terrible.
Valentine to get a serum to make them feel okay.
Who would do that?
Don't
Well-
drink the water.
Well, now.
Drink the water.
I'm trying to drink the water, but it just won't go down my throat.
You have to go to the river to actually drink it.
No, I can drink it out of here.
Well,
I drink whiskey.
Well, now.
Oh.
I'm just gonna drink some of this Wild Harvesting Co.
Only whiskey.
Like I said, that's the freshest, pure water. See the men drinking that water, they have no issues. They're doing just fine. And I gotta
That
tell you,
doesn't come from your river.
well, I gotta tell you, that's
It's
the
imported from Saint Denis.
freshest water around and the safest water around. And it's
Someone go
got
get a poison fish.
damn smog in this town got nothing to do with that water.
Now.
I believe him.
Well, now go, Mr. Rooster
is
Crow, go
true.
have a sip now.
Alright, I'll go drink some.
Now, on another hand, not so hastily needed now, so I can question a little better now. I just want to
All right.
reiterate. Which one of you fellas up there went to my church service? That Django on the left? Not going to
Yes,
my
sir.
church service? Okay. Which one of yous up there is gonna get the vampires and the demons out of this fine neighborhood?
We've been over the vampires.
I know,
the
but I
devil.
wasn't here. So Django and Miles are gonna get them out, and it seems that Mr. Pitman wants the demons here.
Well, no, now that there European fellas welcome.
European
He's not
fella.
European.
Everybody keeps saying that.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
And which one of you fellas is gonna implement a nice medical facility here for us medical doctoring folks?
Well, now that's
Not him.
He's drank
Oh,
the
Mr.
water.
Pitman.
We've got him.
I told you that.
This is the water.
no.
By God, we've seen it all.
Looks like you changed your mind about that medical facility there.
Well, now I'm just happy for that medical facility for you.
What's your plans to get it? Who are you gonna talk to?
Well, now I can tell you right now, I've been talking with the government. I've been talking with everyone to make sure that we get all the resources we need in the near coming future. All right. First things first, we have to make sure that everything else in the community is taken care of before they can add additional buildings and facilities now. And we ask that, well, you be patient and see what happens now. Trying and slowly working on it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Miles or Django?
Oh no, I have to agree with you. No, most definitely. If the government is willing to put a medical facility here, a doctor's office here, then I'll go for it. You know. We're missing a few things as well, trappers, but we'll work on it.
Well, now
all you on the same page.
I can tell you right now, these here men up here have no idea what they're talking about now. They're just telling you what you want to hear and not what you need to hear.
God damn it! I said thing you.
What? Well, what's that now?
We're in agreement there, Ash.
Well.
I have another question
Alright,
here.
I got it. Alright, we'll see.
Is that Mr. Clyde down there?
Howdy, gentlemen, again.
All right.
Now, I'd like to hear from all of you what you gentlemen have. I'd like you to elaborate a little bit more about what you gentlemen have done for the city already, and you know how long you've been around here. Because a couple of you I know pretty well, and there's one individual I've never even heard of before.
All right. Well, you know, honestly, Ash has been around longer than me. When I came to this town, I met Ash. Most certainly, he offered me a coal job, and you know, I turned it down because I had other things going on. But no, I came here to harvest, and that's what I've been doing since I've been here. Started a business, helped a lot of other people get going, and we were working together to you know, keep the community growing and make sure that this is the best experience that everyone can have. You know, so we're going to continue regardless of whether or not I get elected as mayor. Honestly. I just honestly threw my name in the hat yesterday, you know, but I had been thinking about it for a while. I even told Ash here that I was planning on running. At the end of the day, I'm going to continue to harvest no matter what, and continue to bring services to the community regardless. So hopefully we're working in Van Horn right now in Valentine. Hopefully we move out to San Denis and eventually maybe Armadillo and Tumbleweed.
And I'm gonna keep drinking this water. It tastes good.
Mr. Pitman, I'd like to hear from you next.
Well, now I done bought this here mining company from Mr. Jameson and Mr. Harrison, and then I had established a coal business out here for fine folks who come into this here county with no job, with no money in their pockets, and all I ask is that, well, they give the first 2 deliveries to the company to make sure that there's enough money for the insurance for when they get robbed by those bandits. All right. Since then, I have helped out Mr. Donny in getting that blacksmith shop that you see behind me here, as well as give Mr. Doc Irish the $1,300 to buy a wagon for his medical supplies to make sure that the people here are well taken care of. Not only that, I have formed an alliance with the Red Crow and the Patriots to make sure that we have a flourishing economy here. And like I said, so far it's been very well. I'm currently in the works of having a business with Mr. Tucker there to make sure that, well, there's even more money flowing here and that he can prosper and his community can prosper in this current economy here. And, well, I also helped set up the sheriff's department. And more importantly, for those that don't know, I done help out the government set up a penal code system to make sure that those criminals are taken care of and rightly charged. Not to mention, I helped put this here town at the centerfold of the here county. So there you go, Mr. Jacob.
Trying to get
And
the
for
horses up here too.
And for clarification, do you own the town or the mining company?
Well, I own both of them.
Seems a little interesting.
As per the deed to this here town, would you like me to read it to you?
Yes, we'd like to hear that.
Well, now, all right.
I tell you what, let's come back to that in a second.
Here we
Mr.
go.
Django, would you like to answer the question?
Oh, yes. So I've been here in Annesburg for roughly a bit over a month now, I believe. Working with Mr. Pitman, doing lots of cold deliveries and whatnot. I haven't done much internally as far as the government are adding new businesses and whatnot here. But I have just spent 90% of my time day by day helping the townspeople, kind of helping out around town. And that's about all I got.
All right, all right.
It's the
You have
helpful
that deed
face.
for us?
What's that now?
Do you have that deed for us?
Oh, I have that deed. You want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You made a mistake.
All right, now, well, well, now the deed here reads, for adequate consideration,
Wait your turn, boy.
grantor name grant sells and conveys the grantee name above an undivided interest in all the oil, coal, and other minerals in and under that may be produced from the following land of Annesburg, in the county and state name above, New Hanover. By this deed grants the grantee ownership of the government land through the Homestead Act of 1862. Grantee is
Man,
also
is he gonna hang nobody?
grantee is also conveyed the
I
right
came
of
here for somebody getting hung.
ingress and ingress at all times for the purpose of mining, drilling,
Why the
exploring,
new set?
operating, and developing the oil, coal, and other minerals in and under the land, and storing, handling, transporting, and marketing the same from the land. The conveyance is made subject to the right now existing in favor of any lease or leasee assigned under the valid substanding oil and coal lease of the lands. By this deed shall not serve to be or deem ratification or revival of any previous granted oil coal lease of the lands which is no longer valid. Enforced in effect. Grantee shall control laws and regulations of the above land without government oversight, including marshals and sheriffs. Grantee shall have, receive, and enjoy stated undivided interest in all bonuses, rents, royalties, and other benefits which may accrue to the undivided mineral interest conveyed by this deed from that of the effective date as grantee has been at the date of making any current valid substanding lease. The owner of the conveyed undivided material interest in the lands grantee agrees to execute such further assurances as the responsible requests are required to allow grantee full use and enjoyment of the undivided mineral interest above by this deed. Because of such interest, therefore grants Annesburg a sovereign town in which its economy is supported by mentioned mineral interest without government tax or intervention. This deed is delivered by grantor to grantee with the warranty of title through and under the grantee, but not otherwise. This deed gives both ownership of the Annesburg mine and the land it was built on to the grantee by the grantors. All right.
All right, there's some real interesting statements in there.
Well, that's right now.
So by what that deed says, there's no sheriffs and marshals allowed in this town. Is that what I understand? Or government?
Well, it means that there will be no government oversight, including marshals or sheriffs. That's correct.
Okay. And so if you already own this town, what makes you think that you need to be the mayor as well? Wouldn't that make you a sort of ruler over everyone here?
Well, now the power was given to me by the people. Now I may be the owner of the land in the mining facility here, but the power was given to me by the people to continue that ownership.
One final question for the doctor who is still here. It looks like. Which one of you gentlemen, or who is in favor of bringing the marshals back? The doctor wanted me to ask again if you could raise your hands. Nobody wants to bring the marshals back.
If I might ask a question myself, I just didn't want to budge in again because I was so hastily taken away by the medical stuff. Basically, I got two more questions. Which one of you fellas up there is still gonna have them Patriot fellas as the law and order here? And I guess the same question to the other one: is there gonna be any law sometimes coming around here dealing with things? And those questions are kind of interlocked. And then another question on the side would be, if you own the land and everything here, then what's the mayor gonna do? What's the difference between the mayor and you? The last one's more towards you, Mr. Pitman.
All right.
You have the deed, but the other three involve. Which one of you three are gonna be doing things? The Patriots, and which one of you three want law here?
Well, personally, I feel like I don't want the law in here as much as some other towns do have it.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's fine to have a marshal here and there sent out if we need help, but we do have the fine people here to protect everybody, and also the fine Sheriff Rick Flair that was just elected here not too long ago.
Right.
So the Patriots, I believe, are here to stay, as far as that question is.
Well, I can tell you right now that those Patriots are here to stay. They're part of this here community. They have done right by this community. They have been here through thick and thin, when it was bad, when it was ugly, when them Johnson brothers came through, when them Redcoats came through. The Patriots have always been here, so the Patriots will always have my support. Now, when it comes to them marshals, I don't really care for them. All right, now I'll tell you the truth now. Now, at the same time, if I'm out of this here town and I see something that's going on that shouldn't be going on, I will help out the best I can to preserve life. So, with that in mind, the marshals are welcome here, but limited only to that their sheriff's department and only to that their sheriff.
By God.
Oh my God!
What just happened?
This is what happens when Patriots run in place.
I'm hit.
What just happened?
Wait, I'm not hit.
What happened?
Oh my God! Is Mr. Pitman all right?
Doctor, get in here.
By God.
Oh my God!
What just happened?